Tony Jacklin passes most of the year living alongside a golf club in Bradenton, Florida. But the two-time major winner doesn't spend much time out on the course. Instead, Europe's most successful Ryder Cup captain devotes himself to a new passion. We visited Jacklin at home recently to find out more about his mastery of marquetry.
I've had thousands of hours of pleasure doing this, and I'd just like people to know that I do it, and I don't think they get it, really, that why would you do something like that? Why would he do something like that? Because I like to be occupied, and I enjoy the results. I'm pretty passionate about it these days. You know, I always get a result that's pleasing to me, and I get to choose, first of all, the subject. And one of the hardest things I've experienced is choosing the subject. You know, what do people want? What would they like to see? What would they like to hang on their wall? And I'm very much drawn to golfing history. I suppose you could say I'm a bit of a historian. I think it's amazing through the generations what's happened in the game. So, you know, I've gone back to the beginning, in this case, old Tom Morris, choosing images of him and trying to create them. I think marquetry and the woods I use lend themselves to these sort of historic characters. I don't three-putt when I'm doing this, and the result is always pleasurable. I control everything myself in terms of I buy the wood, I choose the materials, I experiment, I do the finishing. As I slow down, you know, I've travelled so many millions of miles in my life playing golf, and the thought of spending more time at home, being involved in this passion, hobby, whatever. This is the laborious aspect of it, the cutting. I mean, cutting with these little craft knives is tedious work. Jack, Nicholas, Arnold Palmer, they've both got pictures of mine hung in their various offices. I've given them as gifts. Well, it was actually Jack's idea. He said, you need to commercialise this and try and get it out there and make people realise this is what you love doing. And so we're working on it. What can I tell you? Well, they're all, you know, favourites of mine. I mean, friends. I mean, Nicholas, of course, I've known for nearly 50 years now, and I thought I just captured a nice moment there, just tossing a golf ball to somebody. Hogan there, who nobody did it like him. I played with every great player, but Hogan was very special. Bobby Moore, the 1966 World Cup captain, who died far too young, was a great friend. We did the first Superstars together in the early 70s. Myself there in '89, hugging the Ryder Cup at the prize giving. Marilyn, who was one of the great sex symbols there in the corner. Another Hogan here. Sinatra, who I met back in the day. He was keen for golf, and we had a lot of mutual friends. Another Marilyn. Seve, of course, here at St Andrews on the 18th green. Payne Stewart, who was a great chum and also a great player, left this world too early. If I have a favourite, I think it would be old Tom. I think his image through this medium of this craft, this art, if you like, is pretty iconic. I think it's, you know, it just gives one a sense of history. Well, this is my new toy. This is my Christmas present to myself. It's a laser cutter. It's far beyond my comprehension because I'm not computer savvy, but my son here, AJ, is, and he'll tell you a bit more about it. He makes the picture on the screen.
So by following the vector paths around the image or design that we create through Adobe Illustrator, the laser knows exactly where to follow and we can get that precise cut that we're looking for.
Well, it might be easier to show you what we do. And AJ's pretty new to this too, but this is the future, and it saves my fingers and a lot of hours of cutting veneer. Let's see how we go. Voila, there we have it. So golfing world, thanks for joining me.